2:32 I haven't slept yet. I'm wasting time, going in circles and getting nowhere. If I'm going to lie down all day, I should be paid for it. NASA once offered $18,000 to participants who stayed in bed for 70 days straight. It sounds like the heist of the century. Hands up, everyone lie down. We're paid to put our bodies through conditions similar to future space missions. Microgravity weakens bones, causes muscles to atrophy, with up to 15% strength lost weekly, and makes the heart race even at rest, with an extra heartbeat per minute for every 2 days spent lying down. Well, all things considered, maybe it's not such a good idea. The whole body suffers, and you end up as lively as a slug, and I still can't sleep. Calm down, relax. I look at the inside of my eyelids. I wait. And I imagine myself in space, where astronauts also have trouble falling asleep, sometimes disturbed by phosphenes. White flashes of light that they perceive even with their eyes closed. These flashes are caused by solar wind particles passing through the tear fluid, moving faster than light in that liquid. Boom. With that, I'm not about to fall asleep. It's the Vavilov-Cherenkov effect, and it's also observed in nuclear reactors. I didn't know that. But when they go out into space, to protect their eyes from the sun's rays, astronauts have a thin layer of gold on their visors. Gold. 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 Come on, gold. 3 hours and 40 minutes. 3. Snooze the alarm again. The necessary amount of sleep is always, and for everyone, just 5 more minutes. I count how many minutes of rest I have left while counting sheep. Hey, a recent study showed that counting sheep as a way to fall asleep is actually counterproductive. Insomniacs tend to get carried away by their thoughts, so it stimulates them more than anything else. Not wrong. In my head, it's an inner monologue. Trying to sum up my thoughts would take just 2 words. Blah and blah. Blah blah. Trying to think about nothing. But isn't 3 times nothing already something? Having an idea that seems brilliant to you. Turn on the light, get up, write your words on a page darkened by insomnia, return to bed, turn off the light, and realize it's not brilliant. Wait. Be patient. It's not the light, but my brain I need to turn off. To fall asleep, imagine a relaxing place, like a beach with the sound of waves. Maybe the Sandman is close by. The problem is, counting sheep is incredibly monotonous. Excellent. By trying so hard to fall asleep, I ended up finding boredom. The countdown is so boring that if I spot one, I turn it away. That way, the sheep's sleep would be more restorative, because sleeping naked would improve hormonal balance and mood. It would offer slightly deeper and more restorative sleep, at least for humans. Koalas who sleep 20 hours daily are always naked. A strange species that overworks from laziness. Do they have insomniacs too? Life expectancy is 18 years, and only 3 of those with their eyes open. I might spend a third of my life here in bed. All things considered, maybe I should get up. When you think about it, it's the most dangerous place in the world. 99% of people die there. It's 3:42, I must have curled up. I dreamed I ate a marshmallow. Where did my pillow go? There's also that study saying sleeping on your stomach increases erotic dreams. I'm not sure if being naked matters. 4:10, ready to pounce on sleep as soon as it shows up. In nature, big cats, carnivores, seem to have deeper sleep than their prey. Those with long sharp teeth also have longer sleep. The hunted animals, on the other hand, sleep less overall, so sheep also sleep lightly. Payback. When you can get eaten, you only sleep with one eye open. Unless maybe you're a Cyclops. Relax. Breathe. Strange. With dolphins, breathing isn't automatic. They literally have to think about breathing. And to sleep, they only put one of the 2 hemispheres of their brain to sleep. I sleep on the left, I sleep on the right. Is that a paradox? But when you snore, it's hard to breathe. Yet, isn't it basically taking a big breath of air? Snoring is a bit like purring, sleeping out loud. And I feel like I'm floating away lightly. Sleep as light as a feather, like a bird. Swifts can sleep while flying, alternating very short periods of sleep and wakefulness. They have the ability to fly for long periods, spending much of their lives airborne. If only I had that talent, I could sleep at the wheel tomorrow. I'm getting tired now. A tough night between me and my blanket is starting, and I'm in trouble. The chance to try out some variations of modern gymnastics, tormented by trying to choose a sleeping position. Stay positive. By keeping my eyes open, I'm fighting off morning breath, because when we sleep, we produce less saliva, our antibacterial cleaner. How could anyone want to kiss Sleeping Beauty? Atrophied muscles, varicose veins, and a century without brushing her teeth. Honestly, Prince Charming, I couldn't do it. Unless the microorganisms fell asleep too. There are bacteria with names that are impossible to pronounce. Herminimonas glaciae. They stayed trapped for 120,000 years in a glacier in Greenland. Fell into a deep sleep, 1,200 times longer than the ones camping out in Sleeping Beauty's mouth. Instead of a prince, a team of scientists discovered them 3 kilometers deep and spent almost a year waking them from torpor. All things considered, counting sheep is a bit like reciting the alphabet. To fall asleep, I count from A to Z, and when I'm at the end of my rope, I fall asleep. The soundtrack of sleep is jazz. Yes, I found it. Finally.